This is the T-62A, a Tier 10 Soviet tech tree medium, a vehicle which features high damage per minute, pretty good accuracy, fantastic mobility, and best of all, incredibly hard to pen frontal protection. I was literally aiming at the 62A with my Foss yesterday, which has about 290 mils of AP pen, and the upper plate was literally red. Like, what? I think PBR definitely increased the armor on the T-62 by a slight bit, maybe on angling or something, because it was way stronger than I thought, or it's possibly an issue with armor highlighting. All I'll say is that the 62A has incredible frontal protection, and it allows the vehicle to be pretty dang impressive. The other thing that's great about the 62 is that Wargaming buffed the alpha damage. It used to be 310, it is now 330, which means that you can hit people harder and not have to worry about being shot back with as much of a punishment. You know, previously if a 350 or 360 alpha tank like the Leopard shot you, you would hit the back for 310, and that's just really not impressive. But now, you can shoot that player for 330, and it'll only be maybe a 20-30 alpha damage difference. And when you pair that with the fact this vehicle has a faster reload than most mediums, great mobility, and armor that will get you some bounces, it is a pretty enjoyable tank in most situations. So, here we are, in our first game. I'm actually rather mad at the current game that Wargaming has left us with, because they literally reset my replays 2 times over the past 3 days. I had 2 replays lined up on the 62A, one of which was a 6,500 damage victory I had gotten in Platoon with Flossie, and the replay's just gone. Like, bruh. Like, what the heck? Alright, well, we don't hit the Ball Chatillon. Now, something that did happen to this tank when it got PBR is it lost a degree of gun depression, which makes it much, much less flexible in certain situations. Got the standard B off to the side, there you go. 309 shot into his tank. Our T-54E1 is obviously playing quite poor. That's not good at all. Let's see, E6 is poking. What a great 54E1 player. Who would have guessed? Well, not much I can do about it. We're just going to back on up. We're going to wait a little bit longer on our reload. And at this point, our camo value should be reset, so we're going to poke the E6 again. Got another nice 330 damage shell out, plus our team gets some big bonks out. Now we're going to put on our adrenaline, we're going to get a shell into the side of the T110E5. We're going to push up over here, and I'm honestly going to just... Okay, well, never mind. I was going to say I'm going to trade, but that obviously did not work out because of the fact I got bonkered. Alright, there you go. Nice shot into the E5. All that's holding at this point is our IS-7 against like a bunch of vehicles, which is not great for us. I'm just going to wait here a little bit longer. There you go, E5 shoots, and now I'm going to aim it on the standard B. There you go, 387 damage shell into his rear. Alright, this is not good though. E5 got bled, which is pretty solid, and I'm hoping the WZ will support me here. Come on, WZ, you can do it. Alright, let's push the E5, and bonk. There you go. Nice. That 330 alpha damage definitely came in helpful there. Minnow is now facing me, and with the WZ pushing away, all the WZ has done is really put me in an awful situation. Thankfully, I tracked the Minnow with the first shot. We're going to keep on backing up, and okay. Oh, brah. That might be the end of us right there. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. Let's just get an HE shell out into the Ball Chatillon. Don't even know if it penned. That WZ on our team, going behind the Minnow, actually killed me. All the WZ really had to do realistically was sit up here, look at the Minnow, and he was going to roll around the corner, and I would have been fine, but dude pushed him right into me, and obviously I was not able to get out of that situation. We still got the win out, so I can't complain all too much, but that was a bit of an annoyance. Just general advice, guys. If you see that you have a teammate trying to hold somebody, don't push behind the person they're trying to hold against, because all you're going to do is push that enemy into the person trying to hold, and that's exactly what happened to me there. It was really unfortunate that the Boss Chatillon managed to hit my track wheel. If he didn't, I would have been completely fine, but oh well, that's just, that's how luck works sometimes. We did pretty good. We were able to deal over 3,000 damage, so I can't say I am entirely disappointed with that result. It was just a little annoying that we could have done a lot more, and we were, basically screwed out of it. Here we are, second battle. Let's see. 4202 M60 and a standard B, so that is 3 medium tanks in total. Oh boy, thank you, Wargaming. I love this new matchmaker, giving me a T-54E1 stock with no camo. That is the trifecta of L. So I'm not even going to go to medium side. it's over. Like, this game is over already. The enemy team gets 3 mediums, 2 of which tier 10, 1 of which tier 9, and I get a stock T-54E1 with no camo. Oh yeah, this is definitely a good matchmaker we have in World of Tanks Blitz. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I talked about it before. I said the major problem with the matchmaker that needed to be fixed, and for some reason Wargaming just refuses to do that and instead changes it to ways that nobody wants. Well, we got the E100 off to the side. There you go. Nice 370 damage shell into his vehicle. This is why running calibrated shells is always an important decision, because running calibrated gives you the opportunity to pen things that you normally would not be able to. For example, we took a decent chunk off of that E100. Well, at this point, we can see the mediums are indeed on medium side. Nothing I can really do about that. We got the grill in the back. I'm naming on the grill. There you go. Nice 346 damage shell into his tank. The grill is not too happy. I can't really do much, though, in this current situation, because my tank doesn't have the pen to cut through the C-100 turret easily. So really all I'm hoping right now is that maybe we can hit his roof. The Chieftain needs to distract the 100 is really what needs to happen here, but chance of that actually going through are slim to none. Alright, well, if the U-100's going to chill there, I am going to try and maneuver wide and get to the side of the U-100. I mean, medium flank is already over, most likely. Maybe we can get a shell into the standard B. There you go. We got 1 pen into his tank. Not too bad. That is obviously a bit of a bleed. Let's take another blind fire right around where he was. 54E1 dies. Not really surprised, gonna be honest. That's pretty expected. Let's see, our Chieftain is now pushing the E100, which is a good play. We're gonna get onto the side of the E100. There you go. Nice 360 damage roll into his tank. And I will wait here for... Well, actually, we couldn't... No. No. Oh, my rat. And he rolls me for 771 and lights me on fire. Well, that's just classic RNG again. I lose basically all of my health for that. Oh, man. That was a rather disappointing endeavor there. Oh, well. There goes our one teammate. Who would have guessed that without any medium support we lose this game? Crazy. Alright, well, at this point, I think the best decision I can make is to try and flank this grill. I know that he will probably bonk me quite hard, but at least I can get some damage into his tank in the process. There you go. Nice 408 roll into his vehicle. And, let's see. I'm just going to try and bait him. Come on. Oh, goes right through my armor. We get a nice 330 shot into his tank, and let's hope that the HE kills him. It does, 343. Alright, I mean, at least we were able to finish off the grill at this point. I'm going to have to maneuver very quickly over towards my teammates. We got the IS-4 and Standard B over here. Oh, crazy. And that's the end of me. Well, we did 3,700 damage. There was nothing, literally nothing I could have done to win this battle. We had not a single advantage on medium side, and crazy, but we lost a medium flank. Who would have guessed that? Crazy, right? Well, oh well. Well, as I said from the beginning of that battle, the chances of us winning were basically none. I had a stock T-54E1 who did 0 damage, and they got 2 tier 10 mediums and a tier 9 medium. So that, you know, that really made sense. Thanks, Wargaming. So thankfully we were able to get a decent chunk of damage out. We were able to get a good farm. The only real misplay I made was poking that E100. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know why my brain went ooga booga mode, but I did. Probably could have done at least 4,500 if I didn't do that. Still would not have been a win, but at least we did a decent chunk of damage. So, overall, the 62A is a great tank. I mean, the DPM and the mobility paired with the armor are really good. But as you noticed in that game, the armor really doesn't matter in most situations. You know, everybody hyped this tank up to say, oh, the armor's so good, but I don't know. It's okay hull down, but did you see that IS-4 pen me fully using gun depression? So, yeah, I don't know. It's a fun tank. I personally don't ever love the Soviet style of mediums. I like higher alpha, higher accuracy. And this tank kind of doesn't have either, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the 62A. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.